Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to Billy Go's Prophetic Vessel. It's your girl, Billy Go, and we got a message for you. So, please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Welcome to your Capricorn Intelligent Woman channel. Let's get into these timeless messages. All right. All right. So, I couldn't even, listen, I couldn't even get my little shuffle. All right. So, the cards that turned over, we have Get Help, and we have Refresh, Recharge. And before we get even further, I command in God's name that all entities, parasites, evil monitoring spirits that are clothed and unclothed be bounded up in the spirit, return back to sinners and replaced with good, according to God, Yahweh, Yeshua the Christ, will unclothed, uncontaminated, uncompromised. So it is, and thank you. All right, so for some of you guys, we have Get Help. So, and self-care is in reverse. So some of you guys may need like some assistance, with something. Okay, like you guys may need to get a coach, you guys may need to get a therapist. Okay, listen, right? And for those of you guys that can do it, it feels so good when you have the right type of like practitioner. If you feel like, oh well, I already tried it, I didn't like the try it again. Okay, you have to vet your healer. Okay, even if you have 3-4 sessions with them, okay, you had to have those sessions to even know if you like them or not. Take it from me. I am a therapist. I am a metaphysical practitioner certified. I am a certified spiritual life coach. I am a Akasha record reader, psychic surgeon, tarot reader, Reiki practitioner. All right. If you do have any questions or want any future services from me, I do have a waiting list. You can send me your name through my email, which is in the description box. Okay. Okay. Oh, and I'm also an ordained minister and much more. So, I've also been a client as well. I've also been diagnosed as well. Right? So, by the grace of God, I didn't have to do too much vetting for the therapist that I did have. But just know that you don't have to have that type of a healer if you don't want to be diagnosed. Okay, you could definitely go with a coach, and there's coaches that specializes in certain things. So you can go with a coach that specializes in metaphysical practices like tarot and like spiritual life coaching, right? That can encompass, depending upon the healer, tarot with helping you with life transitions and certain other things, right? So like that would be very refreshing for you, like or maybe you guys have been trying to get help, right? Because remember I said, for those of you guys that can get it, everybody should be able to get the kind of help that they need. Maybe you feel like you haven't been able to get the kind of help that you need to take care of yourself, right? Because self-care is in reverse, right? So maybe you haven't been able to go see a chiropractor, but you really need to. Maybe you haven't been able to get therapy because you don't have insurance or the money to pay. Maybe you need to, right? Whatever that is for you, looks like you'll be able to. You're gonna get a period where you're gonna be able to have be able to refresh and recharge. Maybe you need a massage, right? Maybe you need to get a getaway, right? We all do. Everybody deserves that. Generational curses. Okay, so you guys have been breaking generational curses here. Rise above your past and allow the cycle to end with you, right? So that's kind of that energy of it ran in my bloodlines and it ran into me, motherfucker, right? I stopped that shit. I broke that shit, right? Breaking chains. That's what I'm talking about. Chosen ones, get it. Okay. We have be patient in reverse. So it's kind of giving like, okay, because of all this warfare, my patience is running thin. Okay, well, what's going on, right? What's going on? We have bridges. Y'all. So what I really should have said was we started this reading off with a download, because the download was, the song, London Bridge is falling down. Well, we got bridges in reverse. Okay, it was in reverse. That was the song. Falling down. So it's kind of giving like when the walls of Jericho fell down, like it's giving Sodom and Gomorrah, it's giving we fucking shit up, it's giving whatever like was on a false foundation, whatever was like, you know, getting in your way of anything, it's crumbling. Okay, like it's giving several things here. Okay, whoever was laughing at you, thought something was funny, we not supporting you, right? Like you could feel like you didn't have the proper support, right? You know, because you know, some people can offer help, but you can't take everybody help, right? You can't take, because some of that help comes with demonic strings, right? You know, some entities may use a person to secretly try to enter you in a demonic contract, demonic agreement. Oh, okay. You know, because we were not against that in flesh, but that in spirit, right? But we also got to take accountability too. But when an entity is able to press on our wounds so much, okay, what are we doing? Are we healing? Now, it's one thing if you don't have the resources or the means. That's why they're making it known like, hey, we know that you maybe have been praying for this. You've been praying for some relief. You've been praying for, you know, this to do that, whatever. We see you. We got you. We heard you. We know. In fact, we want this for you. Okay. That's the energy that's coming through here. You do this. Let's do them. Okay. But yeah, whatever that has been, it's giving like it's giving, because all those references that I was giving, like chaos. You could feel like it's chaos now, but it's kind of like God moving you out the way before He really do what He gonna do. I don't know. That's what it's giving. All right. Eight of Swords. So some of you guys could feel trapped, stuck in a situation. Some of you guys could be feeling, some people could be dealing with jail here. Okay, we got King of Pentacles in reverse, feeling like your money's funny. All right, Two of Cups here, feeling like your money's funny when it comes to a situation. So there's a connection involved when it comes to your money and feeling stuck here. Okay, some cases somebody could have tried to frame you. Okay, with a Fortune, there's a connection that's supposed to go in your favor. Now, in some cases here, with your money being funny, somebody could have tried to turn the wheel to go in their favor. So, like, instead of you getting what you were supposed to go get, for you to do what you need to do, it went to them, right? Something. Okay, we getting similar energies. Okay, so you were supposed to have something to help you with your projects, or you were supposed to have something to help you with your health. You were supposed to have something, right? Even if God was taking you through a Book of Job season, you were supposed to, it's kind of giving like, you were supposed to have at least a little bit more than what you had, right? You know, for those that this applies to. Put yourself inside the story as you see fit. Queen of Swords in reverse. You weren't seeing everything that you were supposed to see. Whether that was in views, if you have a platform, whether that was in being compensated at your job, whether that was being shown in the love that you needed to be shown, the getting the support that you needed to get, that didn't have demonic attachments and parasitic cords attached to it, right? You know, you actually being able to network with the connections you were supposed to. That it's like somebody tried to trap you from being able to do any of that, get any of that, stop you from doing any of that, blind you to any of that. Or this is what you tried to do to someone, put yourself inside the story as you see fit here. And look, they celebrated, honey. They celebrated. They celebrated your downfall. They sure did. They sure did, sweetheart. They celebrated the fuck out of your downfall. Remember that. Not as a grudge. Remember that for your discernment. We got the Six of Swords here. Okay. So you're still going to be able to have movement forward, even if you feel like you don't have enough resources, whatever that may be for you, right? Because it's more than just money when it's navigating the physical realm, though. We need money to purchase things, right? Like we were talking about, like even if you don't have insurance, you need money to, get, we was kicking up on this energy before, like you need money for your basic needs. Like unfortunately, God gave us, we're supposed to be eating the fruits and stuff and that for free. However, this capitalism. See, this is anyway. You didn't have what you needed to get what you needed. And it's kind of given like you didn't have what you needed to get your even most basic needs. But you weren't supposed to be in that energy. Like it's kind of given like you went through a very severe version of a book of Job. Because and don't get it twisted. God's hands still be like, God has the final say with anything, right? And everything. So God knew, right? God felt like, okay, well, look, I'm just going to give you more. I'm just going to give you, more and more gifts, more this, more that. Also, it's the principle. Nobody wants to go through that. You look at that, Nine of Swords. Nobody wants to go through that. True. Nobody wants to go through that. Okay? So you are sailing into smoother waters, and you will have the victory here. But this is just a simple fact that somebody put you through this. It is a simple fact that somebody put you through this because they wanted to fucking be you, Empress. Regardless of gender here. Yeah, it's time. It's time for everything. Okay? So it's time for things to be balanced out here. Everything is going to be seen for what, and everything and everyone is going to be seen for who and what they are. Regardless if this is family, this new beginning is and will be had if it hasn't already. Regardless if this is past, present, or future information for you. Okay? Yeah, this energy's family is passing away. This energy's family is passing away, honey. They connections is dwindling. Everything is dying. Because that's the karma that they've reaped for themselves. You look at that, the Wheel of Fortune's in reverse. Ain't shit working out. You had to defend everything, not a once. You had to defend everything here. Even when you saw no motion. Chariot in reverse. Right? You had to make moves that you didn't know. And this is where God's energy was really able to shine. You got a testimony. 1313 on the time when I had said that. Right? Your story is going to inspire so many. I know it's still the principle. But people are going to be able to and see. And that's why they was attacking you so hard. Not because you weak, motherfuckers, because you strong. And I be saying this, I be like, God, I don't want no this for that, just for being strong. I don't want what? I'm doing this because I have to be. You feel me? Like, not because I want to, you feel me? But it's the principle. It's because you did. Right? It's because you ain't give up. It's because you walked away, you did what you had to do. Even when it hurt. You was obedient, even when it hurt. Even when it hurt. And because you did, you closed out the most vicious cycle that nobody else could have done. Okay? That's why the shit was assigned to you. Queen of Cups. You did this shit. Look at that. Page of Cups. Look, this motherfucker. I'm sorry. You can look at you sitting on your throne. Regardless of gender. Look at you sitting on your throne. I'm sorry. And your soft energy. That's why it's a queen. Because you in your soft energy. You could be a king. You in your soft. We all have feminine and masculine energy, regardless of gender. 444 as I'm saying this. You in your soft energy. You enjoying the fruits of your labor and the double and triple quadruple for your trouble. Right? And I'm sorry. Can you forget me? They trying to get in. They trying to get access to your car, and they trying, right? You sitting in the very seat that they tried to steal, that they tried to keep from you. They wouldn't have been able to come to you if what they wanted succeeded, right? But God. So I'm just saying. That's what I got. Okay, people are literally gonna be like, "Oh, that's how God moved for you. This is what you went through, and this is how God moved for you. This is God, G, Yeshua the Christ. This is how motherfuckers went for you. Oh, let me go ahead and take my leaps of faith. Let me go ahead and get into my path and purpose. Let me go ahead and see what my motherfucking mission and assignment is, and let me do that shit." You gonna have motherfuckers out here stepping in their goddamn power. See, that's why you was being attacked so bad. Not that it made it okay. Because you was a motherfucking threat. Period. You was in beast mode. On your light worker ass shit. Okay? Cloak that motherfucking innocence. Now what? See, they ain't know. But that was the point. God knew. We got, I'm coming in your dreams, disguising myself as people you know with my shapeshifter ability. Okay? So if you're having dreams of people that you ain't been usually having like dreams about, you ain't really fuck with them, that's them. Okay? That's them. Listen. Hold on. If you guys are interested in this deck is created by us, Down Spiritual Guidance. Down Spiritual Guidance is our other platform. The link to our YouTube channel is in the description box, okay? And you can like follow and subscribe to our other YouTube channel, not YouTube channels, social media platforms if you want to. Alright. So violating privacy. Look at that. Exactly. So they coming into your dreams. In some cases, they astrally traveling to you, remote viewing you, trying to see what you doing, trying to be all up in your motherfucking Kool-Aid. Or this is what you doing to somebody else, put yourself inside the story as you see fit. It's not right. Right? I went through your Akashic records and or got a tarot reading with ill intentions, and I know certain things that God has in store for you. This is why they're trying to come back. Someone doing or saying something that made you feel violated, unsafe, and not secure. Spiritual rape, spiritual molestation. I am astral traveling and or purposely coming in your dreams to touch you without your permission. Listen, I forgot I put that. If you guys are having sex dreams, eating in your dreams, drinking in your dreams, those are attacks, okay? Those are attacks. Y'all, listen. Before I found out that those were attacks years ago, because listen, I tell people all the time, God is my dad. So I tell my dad everything. I was in the shower one day. I think this was back in like 2021 or something like that. And I was like, oh God, I'm just having a time. I had sex in my dream. I was eating. I was at a party. We was having a time, God. Oh my gosh. They like, and you know, he like, oh, she don't know. Like, that's not, I mean, you can have fun in your dream, but that's not the type of fun that you want to be having. That's not the same. Like, let me let her know, right? So then I started getting all these videos about how demonic attacks happen in your dream, appear in your dream states, and the different forms that it take place, which that is of eating, drinking, having sex, certain exchanges, right? Being mindful of saying yes, all the things, right? So just passing on the knowledge, guys, right? Unfortunately, if you have not mastered lucid dreaming, where you can instantly become what is that, conscious in your dream, like how you're conscious when you are like walking and talking and so on and so forth usually, um then unfortunately the dark side likes to take advantage of that and put you in situations that forces you to engage in sexual activity or drinking and eating or different things or exchanges that you wouldn't usually consent to being conscious. Okay, so just letting you know. And if that happens, you definitely need a clearing, because you could be drinking parasites. They could be pumping implants and hooks into you if they having sex with you, different demons. Oh, let me tell you, I ain't go through shit for nothing. So, and that starts eating at your destiny. So when in the physical realm, if you start losing shit, if shit start breaking down at a fast pace, that's the tall tale sign, one of at least. Your health, everything. Guilt. Yeah, motherfuckers feel guilty, feeling guilty and regretful for past actions. Someone said or did something that they're not proud of. So the Holy Spirit saying is not now. What's hidden is that they feeling guilty for what the fuck they've done. 333 on the timer as I was saying that. So why they do it? Mutual love. So what, they have a hate for you? They dislike you? These were hidden red flags, okay? So make sure now, from what you've learned, from what you're learning, develop red flags. Look, I had established some time ago what I feel like red flags are. I've added to that red flag list as I've gone through more shit. Okay, we will never know it all. There's infinite knowledge. Y'all, they ain't shit. Whoever this is, or you ain't shit. Whatever side of the story you on, because doing this shit, you ain't shit. If I was doing this shit, I wouldn't be shit. Right? God gave us our gifts to use with more pride and dignity here. Not being pride in a negative way because you trying to be an opportunist. Like, what the fuck? Look, I just looked at the bottom of the deck, y'all. I'm a player, right? I play games with people's hearts. I'm emotionally immature because I haven't healed my wounds that causes issues with my ability to commit. Be disciplined, genuinely respectful, consistent, loyal, and honest, with God in the middle. So, look, still we got stealing in reverse. Spiritually taking your essence during sex to build off of it or giving it to someone else. Spiritually taking your blood from your tampons pads, using your hair and or an object of yours to do rituals. Physically taking your money, food, items, false signature with or without you knowing, in the spiritual realm and or physical realm. These are all the different ways that they have been stealing your energy secretly. That's why it's coming out as they ain't shit, or you ain't shit. And they pissed off that you know the truth. That's the only reason why they feel guilty. That's the only reason why they feel guilty. Or you. Yeah, see, it's a trap. They tried to motherfucking trap you. That's what the beginning of the reading. Motherfuckers tried to trap you. They tried. Or you tried. So, joke's on them, right? Trying to trap you in a situation, purposely got you pregnant and or got pregnant on purpose to try and trap someone, using black magic, dark alchemy practices such as hexes, root work, and binding to bind you to them and or negatively mess up your life. See, that was their intention. This was somebody's true intention. And that's why they coming back to try. Where's that? I'm sorry. Come back. I'm sorry. as you sitting there in your blessings. Double for your trouble, right? God said he was going to prepare a table in front of your enemies. I'm sorry. This motherfucker ain't got a pot to piss in or one to throw it fucking out of, right? Because they try now, they need you. Now they need you. They really need you now. They thought they needed to see. Y'all supposed to break curses together. See, this is supposed to happen. Okay? This is supposed to happen. Y'all supposed to break curses together. Motherfuckers, one broke, one created them. That's what's coming out here. Whether this was a family member to you, a friend, lover, combination of you. Is this what happened, okay? Business partner, whatever. And you had to fight, honey. You defend and listen. And stand up. Stand up. Take my people with me. Bye. Will you be my significant other? Not after doing this shit, ho. Look at this. But the choice is up to you. Because remember, this is supposed to teach you the difference between what romantic and platonic love is versus what it is not. Right? Applying the lessons that you have learned as wisdom. Not because of perfectionism, so that you can learn different lessons, is all. Some take longer than others, but this is to help speed things along here because you don't want to continue to deal with this, right? You want to be able to have that refresh and recharge, and you will. It is just like that. You recharging and refreshing from this, right? This is terrible. Yeah, this bitch need to close out if it hasn't already for you, right? And ain't that the truth? So, look, it says you may not want me. I'm still in karmic energy. So that's like they still on the same type of time. They still on the same type of shit, just a different motherfucking day. Or this is you. Flip the energies as you see fit. You make me happy and fulfilled. Okay. Oh, and by the way, this is ours. This is created by us, Downward Spiritual Guidance. If you would like to purchase this deck and add it to your collection, the link is in the description box. Okay. And also, if you guys are looking for a healthy coping skill, you've been forgetting shit and need to write some shit down, right? We got journals, okay, you feel me? So go ahead and copy one. And I also want to put out a disclaimer, because in the spiritual streets, the dark side, not all, most though, have been remote viewing for the wrong purposes. They've been remote viewing to try to steal, trying to see what you're doing so that they can do it themselves and shit like that, right? Copy and all the rest of that. So you're gonna have to learn how to cloak what you do. It's probably gonna take a process, but just to let you know, as a forewarning, because journaling really is helpful, and there is a lot that people are overcoming. You're not gonna remember everything as much as you would like. You do need assistance. It is shitty. So start now. Free will. Go. Right? So, yeah. So the links is in the description box if you guys are interested. All right. All right. Let's get these final messages out. And that's what we got for today, okay? I'm trying to feed y'all these messages, okay? Because listen, I ain't want to come on here. I ain't want to come on here at all today. But I was like, fuck it. Okay, I was like, well, can you do 10 minutes? Can you do it instead of a long video? Can you do maybe a few, maybe a couple 10-minute? Can you just, I don't want to get a message. I don't want to. Fuck it. But let me see. So I'm here. I hope this brings encouragement to those that don't, because that's part of discipline. Listen, this is Capricorn Chosen channel, baby. That's a part about having discipline. Doing shit when you don't fucking feel like it, bro. Not that it's easy. But we beast over here, right? For the light. All right. I don't know what real love is due to past trauma. Okay, so they don't know how to love you right. They don't know how to love themselves correctly. They have healing to do, but that doesn't mean that you wait on them. It's not guaranteed. They still on the same type of time. How long you gonna be waiting if you decide to wait on them? For those that part applies to, right? I was wrong and out of line. Will you forgive me? You know, that's up to you, right? You know, forgiveness is for yourself, not for the other person. It's for your healing journey. You to be able to get rid of negative energy so you can have more positive movement forward, right? And if you do decide to like forgive them, not just for yourself but for them, that doesn't mean that you have to reconcile either. But you make your own decisions, right? I have unhealed childhood wounds. Okay. Yeah. So this goes with the I don't know what love is through the past trauma. So this energy really is like, can you please? It's given like, can you please give me a chance? Like I'm really like just unhealed. I'm fucked up. Spiritual birth. Like they really like, please. Like I am sorry. I am sorry. I should have never fucking did shit. If I could go back in time, no. Because you still understand. So this is giving me like they're saying this because they're in despair right now. God already said they still on the same type of time right now. Well, look, they could change later on down the line. I'm in the occupation of changing. This ain't happening right now. And you're not obligated to wait. What did we just say? You make your own decisions, right? Look, I want to marry you, but it's in reverse. I'm hearing it's not in a sense that they kind of don't want to. They don't want to. They want to for the wrong reasons. Okay. Again, see, you would be miserable trying to deal with someone that can't love you correctly, can't love themselves correctly. They doing shit for the wrong fucking reasons because they operating out of unhealed wounds, right? Like that's like you gonna feel miserable as hell with this friend or this family member, this lover, right? I kept looking for greener grass. Everything that glittered was not gold. And you ain't gonna never feel like you enough for this energy or energies. Twin flame. Kid you not. So for a lot of you guys, this was your twin flame. Unfortunately. But they got demoted from being your twin flame because they sat here and pulled this fucking shit. They sat here and pulled this shit. So we said this the other day. Y'all getting a new twin flame. For those that already met your twin flame, for those where their twin flame fucked up to the point where there is no repair and coming back, God is giving you a new kingdom spouse. Okay? Now, you can have a platonic twin flame. Okay, you're getting a new friend, a new twin flame that could be a platonic friend. Okay, whatever it is, you are getting 333 on the time as I'm saying all of this. Okay, Holy Trinity, you are getting someone new, a new twin flame. Okay, a new kingdom, because you need that for your mission. It just came in clear. You need that for your mission. All right. So look at that. I'm going to therapy, life coaching, mentoring to work on healing. So they still trying to, but I'm trying. God said no. It's taking me back to that reading that started off with the card saying no. Because they still on the same type of time. They're just in despair. So they're willing to say any and everything. Right? And let me also say, this does not mean don't help people. God is saying this. God has them going through this as a form of their karma for what they've done to you and others. All right. And it's not meant for them to be shielded under the blessings that God want to give you for going through it with somebody that was supposed to heal things and break curses with you, not create them intentionally. Right. Like y'all supposed to break curses off your bloodlines together. It's like y'all needed each other. You had to do a lot of the shit on your own to break these curses off with you that you were supposed to have help with in certain cases here, right? But you had to get it out the mud on your own with you and God. Again, going back to that tell you got a testimony. A lot of y'all went through hell and back, high waters. I'm talking about valley, in the shadow of death, different parts, uncharted territory. Okay, and they bloodline needed you. They needed this healing, baby. Okay, they needed this, but they fucked it up royally. That's the only part of royal they gonna have. It's the fact that they royally fucked that up multiple times. Okay, I'm here beyond repair for those that this applies to. Okay, so yeah, London Bridge is falling down. Okay, you getting what you deserve. You can be able to. But self-care, we saw self-care. You're gonna be able to take care of yourself. Okay, you're gonna be able to get the help that you need. You're going to be able to feel, recharged and refreshed, enjoying your comforts, right? Having your new beginning here, Page of Wands, if you're not in it already, okay? If this could be, again, past, present, or future information for you, you're getting a new twin flame, new kingdom spouse, new kingdom platonic friend, whatever the case is here, that is going to be and feel like a twin flame, kingdom type of energy, divine, same level of consciousness, equally yoked type. Beautiful, okay, where you guys are gonna make each other feel happy and fulfilled and connected. All right, look, listen, and you gonna be in your soft energy regardless of gender, if you're not already. Okay, so this is what we got for you. Thank you all for your love and support. It is truly appreciated, and always remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out, deuces.